What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Motorhead YouTube channel. So today is a very exciting day. Dawn is going to be painting the 911 GT3. And as you guys know, in the last episode, we did paint all of the parts off of the car. And I'll link that episode down below if you guys missed it. And it was because we didn't want no dry overspray on these pillars because the door and fender actually went around it. So now we're painting the car and we're going to be painting the jambs as well. This car actually had the quarter panel repainted before, and it has a little tape line inside there. So Alec wanted the jambs painted too. So we're gonna paint everything, and today we're going to be prepping it, getting in the booth, taped up, and Dawn's gonna throw a slick paint job on it. So let's get started. All right, so the guys got this thing prepped, and as you can see, it looks beautiful. No shiny spots. We are going to be painting it along this edge right here and under the seam sealer. And then right here, the paint from the factory actually has a line, and that is for this primer to adhere to the glue. So we're gonna tape it up exactly like that and paint it the same way they did from the factory. This quarter panel is nice and sanded, and this jamb is sanded, and we're going to be painting this entire thing. Right here, we did not want to risk busting this glass because unfortunately a lot of times it does bust. So we do have a special tape that should lift this up to allow the clear to go behind it, and that's going to be very nice. And obviously the roof is carbon, so we aren't going to touch that. But other than that, this thing is ready to go. All that's left to do is get it cleaned up and get it in the paint booth and start taping it up and get it ready for that fresh paint job. And then also we will be painting the rear bumper with it, and then the wing still needs to be repaired, so we're gonna hold off on that. So we're gonna get this thing in the booth and get it ready for paint. Okay, so Don got the car prepped, and I gotta say, everything looks absolutely beautiful. And the key to a good paint job is good prep work, and as you can see, everything is prepped super nicely. We got it fine line taped all through there, right on that seam, and that is going to give us a very nice paint job. Unlike when it was originally painted, they painted it with the wing on, and you could see like a huge dry edge right here because they didn't remove any of this. But now we're gonna have clear going over the side, and it's gonna look super good. And the number one thing we want is for this paint job to look good. So that's what we're striving for here. Everything is done. The only thing to do first is to lay down this rocker guard right here. As you can see where I did the body work, it sanded out smooth. So Don is going to do that next. We're gonna tape this up, throw some rocker guard, and then we'll be ready for sealer and we can start painting. And we also have the bumper in here, which we are going to be painting, and it's already prepped. And thankfully it has the original factory primer, so it will only need sealer, and we'll throw the sealer on this as we're sealing the car, and then it'll be ready for paint. Don's gonna give it a nice little clean. Don, what do you gotta say about that?
I like it.
You like it?
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
You love painting cars, don't you, man?
I enjoy painting cars. Sometimes.
Sometimes. When you can get the color right, which honestly...
When the car cooperates and the color cooperates, I love it.
Yeah. This color has been hitting really nicely.
Yeah, the color on this is really nice.
See, the thing is as I said, this quarter panel was repainted right here, and their color is a little bit off. You can kind of see a difference between the two, which they have primer here, so I think they damaged it somewhere in this area. I don't know. I really didn't look over this quarter to see if there was any body work, but it is primed here. So we are going to be sealing all of this. That way we don't have to worry about any issues, and we're going to have a uniform color to throw the new color on. But I actually put this little rear spoiler piece up to the quarter panel originally. I mean, not the quarter panel, the parts we painted, and it hit perfectly. So we're going to paint this, and if this piece matches perfectly, then we won't paint it, because you do have to drill out rivets, and I really don't want to do that unless we absolutely have to paint it. So once we paint all this tomorrow, I'll put it on, see how it matches, and if there's even a little bit of a difference, we will paint it, obviously, because we are going for a perfect show car finish. Ain't that right, Don?
Yes.
Don is the show car paint job master. As you guys know from the previous episodes, which if you did not watch the previous episode, be sure to check that out. Porsche GT3 getting schlicked in by Mr. Rick over here. Schlick Rick is what I call him. So yeah, we're ready, and he's gonna start spraying, and I'm gonna get out of his way. So Don got the Sickens base coat laid down. Everything is looking beautiful. I gotta say, this body work just looks absolutely phenomenal, and I'm really happy with the results, although we don't have clear coat yet, so we will have to see. But honestly, I am very happy with it, and it looks good so far. A lot of people were asking about matching, and the thing is, we actually saved a cup of the original paint we used to paint the front end, and that's what we're gonna throw next. So Don is going to do a little blend outwards here with that original paint, and that's what I did on V-Tune's S2000, and it ended up matching perfectly. And so that's what we will do here. We're about to get that paint, throw it out here, and that way the front end will match this. And as soon as we get this match good, this entire front end was painted together, so it's going to match perfectly, and these two parts will match, and then the whole car is going to be one uniform color. And as you can see, there's not going to be no tape lines. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. And then we also folded this seal back, so as you can see, there's a gap there, and that will allow the clear to go in there. And when the seal goes back down, there won't be a nasty little tape line or overspray on the seal, and it's going to look beautiful. So overall, everything is turning out super nice. We're about to go get that base coat, lay it down. This side also looks really good. Hey, squeeze through here. Check that out, guys. Just absolutely beautiful, man. I love this color, and this color covers really well, and it's hitting really nicely as far as matching goes. And honestly, this thing looks absolutely flawless. It's gonna look like it came from the factory. You'll never even know it was painted, especially since we did all this right here. And I do want to go the extra mile and make this thing nice, because this is a brand new GT3 with a clean title, so I want it to look the part. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that paint. Let's get it sprayed, and let's get this clear coat laid down. Don is the genius.
Yeah, okay.
He's gonna make sure this thing matches for you, Alec. Don't you worry, man. Look at this guy. Look at his beard. That's 30 years painting experience.
Yeah, it is.
He paints white. That's all he paints. He only paints white cars.
That's my worst color.
Because it gets in his beard.
No, don't get in my beard. It's just the fact I just don't like white.
White makes it right, man. It hides body work.
It don't matter. It's
It just-
horrible to match.
Yeah, Don had a really
Horrible
stressful
to
day
see.
yesterday. Ain't that right?
Everybody thinks, oh, white's just so easy. It's just white. Just people own white cars. think
Hey,
it's
you know
so
why
easy.
white's so easy? White's only easy for body men, because it
Yeah.
hides their body work. That's about it.
People that don't wash their cars because they think they got a white car and it ain't dirty.
Yeah, white cars just turn a different shade of white as the dirtier it
Yeah,
gets.
that's it.
It don't look dirty till you put a finger in it.
Yeah. She's blue like a freaking Smurf.
Yes, sir. Don,
She is blue like
as
a
usual,
Smurf.
you absolutely killed it, sir.
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
I think you did,
It's
man.
shiny, it's blue. That's the most important thing. Hey, pull that side down like you did over here.
You see how I pulled the fine line? Look at that.
Yeah, pull that side down over there.
Yeah, I'm about to. As you can see, can't even tell it was painted, dude.
No.
And then right here, we did the tape under the seam sealer. Mr. Don here and his ingenuity. You know, Don's got years and years of experience.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But if we peel this off, which we don't have to, I just want to show you guys. So it's going to go under that seam sealer, and look at that. As you can see, no line to be found. And right here, I already pulled the fine line off, and we just had regular tape. And another thing is, guys, this body work just turned out beautiful. As you can see, I mean, this whole thing was destroyed, and I mean, you can't even tell. It looks OEM. You can pause the video, zoom in all you want. One thing's for certain. This John looks beautiful, man. I know Alec is going to be so ecstatic when he sees that. I mean, this whole thing was destroyed up here, and now it looks good. Don threw a slick paint job on it, so it's nice and slick. The bumper's slick. There's a little bit of trash, but other than the trash, this turned out really nice. And, you know, trash can be buffed out. So we're going to build the car first before we buff anything. I want to completely put it back together because I'm freaking out with all these Porsche parts just laying around. I don't want someone to damage them. So I'm going to build the entire car, and then we'll go ahead and do the final details on it. But yeah, I'm really happy with this, and it's time to go home because it's getting late on us. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and if you want to see more Porsche content, be sure to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss out. Next episode, guys, this thing is going to be completely built, and it's going to look absolutely crazy all together finally and perfect. I remember when we first got it, it looked really good destroyed. Now I can't wait to see it built. It's going to be super awesome, so stay tuned, guys. Also, we do drop a lot of this stuff on Instagram before the video, so if you want a little inside scoop before the video drops and want to stay up to date, you can give us a follow at motorhead.co, link it down below. I appreciate all the love and support I've been getting in the previous videos, and I appreciate you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.